everyone, and welcome to a new modern video. I'm back home and ready to play some modern with a blue pile. There's a new card called Wan Shi Thong Librarian. It's a 2-mana 1/1 flash flying vigilance that grows anytime your opponent fetches, also draws cards. So this is both a cheap card, evasive, gives you card advantage, and also late game, you can cast it for 4, you can cast it for 6, and you can draw extra card. The shell is the blue-black Fraudler that has been popular around since the PT kind of taking over the Frog Tide deck. And we are playing a couple of Wan Shi Thong in the pretty regular build. It's also a cheap card that you can Kaido, which is cool. Um, I'm still believing that just a couple of Quantum Riddler as a late game card is better than Murktide nowadays. But still, I mean, if you don't have Quantum Riddler, you can probably just play Murktide. It's similar. Free counter spell is very important, and the rest is yeah, it's there. I've got a decent hand here where we have the Wan Shi Thong already in hand. Let's go. Good morning, Miss Flood. Okay, blue red. Maybe our opponent is also on some Wan Shi Thong shenanigans. Maybe now that this card is around. Oh, they are. Oh, wow. It's not a wizard though for the Flame of Anor. Okay. Funnily enough, I can play this for 3 and it'll counter the spells Nair. It'll play around the spells Nair. Hmm. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Because I do have Puddle Push for Wan Shi Thong, so I don't think I want to push it. This card doesn't really have an ATB. I mean, it does, but you have to pay 4. I can just take Flame of Anor. This is like guaranteed 2 for 1, and if my opponent draws a wizard, it'll be even more. What should I do now? I was thinking about going on top lane go, like island go, so if they fetch, I can play this in response, but I do have Lightning Bolt for it. So I think it's just okay to go on the city sewers. Yeah, another consideration was to take the land. I hate to take lands. It's such a long game that I don't think it'll end up being in Mana Screw. If it is, it's just going to be ending up in Mana Flood, not in Mana Screw. But I'm playing Wan Shi Thong, and I think I'm just gonna kill it right now. So many lands. I guess I'm gonna just at least pay 4 to play this. So at least I'm drawing a card. Alright, lands to the graveyard, spells to the top. I'm gonna go island. Ooh, this is new basics. New basics from the Avatar set. I like it. Let me fix the camera to show the picture in the back. Okay. Play my own Wan Shi Thong, but my opponent has mana up. Okay. Yeah, not really doing anything. Not really doing anything here. Just good old Drago. Again, the reason why I took the Flame of Anor is that would have been a 2 for 1 in a game of Drago. Tishana's Tidebinder. Okay, Counterspell Bolt Snare. I think it's a good spot to play Subtlety. And again, I just hate to take lands. I mean, if you're playing like a fast deck, sure. But if we just have a deck that doesn't have any threat and everything, Just, just bad. All right, it was a 2 for 1 because I put at bottom the Tishana, so this was a 2 for 1 in the end. Uh, there's a world where I go now in upkeep, Wan Shi Thong for 6. Put in goes counter spell. I go Force of Negation. I think it's a decent play. And this thing draws a couple of cards. Doing upkeep so my opponent draws less counterspell, and I'll do it in their turn so that my Force of Negation is online. I did say that this card text was like less relevant, the draw X cards. But obviously in a game like this is relevant. Oh, they're going to Shadow Binder. Okay, that's good. Because they bottomed the one I settled to before. Alright, it's just a 1/1 now. Well, I could Otawara this. I could Otawara the Wan Shi Thong. It's a legend as well, so it costs 3. Niv, thank you for the 3rd month. Welcome, welcome. I'm running out of lands. I think I have, what, 2 lands left? Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Otawara the Wan Shi Thong. Or a land or a blue card, I can do X even one more. Bowmaster. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold this. I guess I can. Hmm. Let me think about it. Because I could cast it. Opponent still has counterspells in the air. I'll be doing X slightly less, but still, I think it's. Sorry, I mean, I could wait one more turn to draw an extra card. But I think this is like still a pretty big threat here. It's like a 6/6 flyer vigilance. If it works out, let's see. Alright. I Otawared my own card. Oh no, opponent has double counterspell. Alright. Push. Let's see if they fetch end of turn. That will open the window for me to play counters to play orc around spells in there. Looking for my Kaido. That'd be the best draw. Um, let's count 13 to 12. I could double block, or I could just take. That opens the door for me to top that Kaido. This Fatal Push, I don't think opponent has many targets for Fatal Push. I think I'll go to 6. I'll play this landing in case I draw Wan Shi Thong number 2, and just draw 3 off of it. Oh, okay. This one plays around Orcish Bowmaster. That's cool. Because it adds it to their hand. Drew a little bit too many lands. Quantum Riddler be good here. Yeah, next turn I'm gonna double block if I break again. Yeah, so many lands. Yeah, I should actually run out of lands. Of fetchable lands. I have one swamp left. So you super on a token. Okay. Uh, yeah, I guess I'm gonna push now. Force, yeah. Not dead yet, but very, very close. Became a affinity player. Nice. Affinity very good right now. Definitely a good choice. Okay, that's it. That spell's near an end since turn one. All right. We've got three mystical dispute. So Stern Scolding counters the Wan Shi Thong that my opponent also played. So it seems alright. Cling to Dust is good in response to Snapcaster Mage. Force of Negation's bad. Spot up Push definitely bad. I wouldn't side them out all of them though, because this can still kill a large Wan Shi Thong. When I'm playing at the RC, I'll be commentating the original championship this weekend. Make sure to tune in. Alongside Martin Juza, that's my pair. Even one single Force of Negation. Whereas down is good versus Wan Shi Thong, that's true. Okay, that's a nice hand. Tamio into Kaido will be good. Okay. Uh, Opponent shocks untapped. I guess they have spells in there for the frog. Because they certainly don't have bolt. It's important that when you play Magic in general, you think about why is your opponent doing something. So you put him in the spells near range now. Or I guess they're scolding as well. Hola, Danielle. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go for basic swamp. The opponent deck can definitely play Blood Moon in their deck. Okay, they got discharge. Huh. Discharge. How about I go Mystical Dispute there? See, now, if I didn't fetch for Swamp, it would have been a lot better, because I could have gone Counterspell Dispute in the same turn. 37th month, thank you, Daniel. So the plays between Counterspell and Dispute. I think I'm gonna go with Dispute, because Counterspell plays under Spells there, which we put in the opponent range from last turn. I guess also Dispute could have been in their range. Because I'm Psychic Frog, that also works. Right, so here I could just Lam Kaido. Or, unfortunately, I can't go Wan Shi Thong plus Counterspell. I'm still gonna go this land untapped. And then I'm gonna go Wan Shi Thong in my opponent's upkeep. This way I can't Tishana Sidebinder it. Okay. Another tapped out for my turn. Hoping they don't have Force of Negation for this Kaido. C to the Kaido. Okay. Yeah, so having Flash Threat is very good because you make them tapped out in their turn, so you untap and they're tapped out, so they can't go back to back Counterspell. Still, though, force of negation, maybe it's powerful. I don't really have anything to cut, though, so let's go. Submit. Keep. Ooh, this land is powerful. I'm thinking which one drop to play. Thoughtseize is good against what? Thundertrap Trainer, I guess. They didn't have any answer to Tamio. They just one turn one Tamio against this hand. They maybe would have needed to go subtlety there. The owl is not worth the 40 euros. Is it 40 euros? Yeah, no, it's not worth the 40 euros. Okay, that's a very good draw. Let's go Tamio. Nice. They changed the magical line thing here, and it doesn't say okay, but it just says the phase you're going next, which is cool, I guess. Different. And now time is gonna snowball. Very powerful in these games where the opponent doesn't have any removal. They'll die with two spells near an end. Yeah, especially since I'm not good at drawing Psychic Frog this morning. I haven't even seen one. Not a single frog has been drawn at any point in the 17 minutes of game so far. I definitely want to think about their Blood Moon. So this Polluted Delta is gonna stay there for a while. Guess I should have maybe fetch it. No, not really, because they can even Tiziana Binder it. No, I have so many counters. I'm just gonna go this untapped. Because actually, when I have all of the counter spell untapped here, and I just keeping drawing cards with Tamio, just sitting there doing nothing, just drawing extra cards. Pass. I have a Dark Confident, basically. No, no, Correction Arena, I don't know, whatever. Thank you, Gatsu. Yeah, I'm not fetching. Again, Tiziana Binder is a karma opponent plays. Ooh, Kaido. Tiziana Binder actually super good against Kaito. Because okay, they go subtlety, so they wanna do something. They have two spells there. I think I'm gonna dispute this. Yeah, just like GG they say, see you in Antwerp. GG. Alright, see you in Antwerp, Niklas. Okay, my opponent in hand was three spells in there and is an upcaster mage. Yeah, definitely died to the Tamio there. Okay, on the draw. Yeah, the fact that it's legendary is definitely a thing. Okay, spells near is nice. I think I'm gonna go with Flutter Strand turn one. Yeah, and the thank you for the Prime sub. I'll turn go. What does that mean? Another blue red Wan Shi Thong? No, could be just guy energy. Just guy mid range. Should have fetched. I don't know why I didn't fetch. Uh, I'm sorry. Still another fetch land. Okay. They fetch pass. Alright. Let's fetch this time around. I'm going to certainly. Okay. Ooh, are they playing Wan Shi Thong in response? No. Surveil 1. Oh, that's okay. Awkward though, because I was going to fetch for the other survey land, but I just surveilled it to the graveyard. Nothing is happening over here. I definitely don't cast anything. If they don't move, you don't move. Those are the rules. Oh, Jonah Chaz. Wow, they passed without making a land drop. Perfect. In this Drago game, the first one who like stops making land is disadvantaged. Because now I'm not casting anything. And if they also don't cast anything, next turn they go to discard. So we create card advantage this way. Because we progress lands, whereas they don't, and they go to discard. So it's important that you don't cast anything to not make them trade cards. And this way you get card advantage. Alright, they make land drops though. That stopped. A very weird games though so far. Just nobody casting any spell until turn 6 is not really a common modern gameplay, but again, I have lands, so I'll keep on playing this way. If they stop having lands, they go to discard. The graveyard is 5 fetch lands. No, 4 in a sewer. They don't fetch. Okay, so now they go to discard. And that's good. We are up a card. Funny, I'm thinking about a question I've just been asked last weekend. I was a Flesh and Blood tournament, and there was a new player in Magic, and they asked me how you gain, how you play Magic, how you gain value from Magic, and I told them that it's about like the small card advantages, and it's something like this is what I meant, because now we're up two cards by just not playing anything. You like this card? Yeah, good card. Okay, now I also ran out of land, so it's time I do something. I think this frog is alright. Let's think about it. I think I can go force a negation here. Let's see what happens. More snares. More spell snares. Okay, I'll pass. Could play this bird in response, but it just dies to removal. At this point, I want to play bird with a large X to draw extra cards. Although I had to play Frog there to just not go to discard. There's no brainstorm end of turn, so I can just flat out push the Tamio. It'll be pretty safe. I mean, I guess I can go Flame of Anor to flip Tamio. That's like the worst case scenario. Okay. Alright, I'm happy to just play Wan Shi Thong now. End of turn. X equal. Maybe just full, honestly. It's only bad if they have counterspell, but does my opponent play counterspell in their deck? Why only two? It's a legend. Nah, I think I'll do X equal 4. It's still like big enough. I don't think it needs to be X equal 5. Draws two cards here. Strict Serenade. Okay, I'll get a bird. But again, pretty cool. Just large instant speed threat that draws extra card. We still have never resolved this card yet, which is funny. What's happening? Solitude? It's okay. It's okay. They have three cards in hand. I think I kind of like the idea of just slamming this draw three. Seven seven flash fly draw three. Bram. That's a pretty big boy. We have two subtlety. If they go ephemerate here though, it just dies, but I gain seven, I guess. Pretty big. Plus they can't really fetch now. What is attacking? Well, I'm not gonna block. I don't know what you're up to, but it's definitely something fishy. We have an Italian phrase of the day. Huh. Italian phrase of the day. Uh, hmm. Una mela al giorno toglie il medico di turno. That's the Italian phrase of the day. Which means an apple a day takes the doctor away. Okay? Well, it just shocked me. Guarda roba che c'ho, I have so many cards. I just want to take a screenshot. I just want to take a screenshot. Because, like, this is like the dream situation. It's turn 11. I have it all. I have it all. This is like everyone's dream. Pure vigilance sta cosa. It's so good. Bam. Vigilance. Strix Serenade. Bah, va bene. If I bought my playset of Wan Shi Thong yet, I mean, it is probably appropriate as a buy high, never sell, but no, I haven't. I haven't yet. They told me in chat that it's $40. It seems a lot, but maybe it's worth it. $40 seems fair. Yeah, it does. For a 7/7 flying vigilance flash. Oh, they're fetching? Ha 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 ha. Give me the card. Give me the card. Give me the card. I'd like to draw an extra card, please. Thank you. Mwah. It needs even a clink to dust. That's clean. You open one in the pre-release, you need to sell it, or I'll buy it. Give it to me. Do they still have Italian cards in the Italian pre-release? Or did they stop? Yes, they do. You want to buy three? Hey, I mean, three, I think three's a lot, but maybe it's that powerful. I just wanted to start with two. Why is that opponent not conceding? What's going on? I have six cards, you have none. Yeah, I guess they wanna. Anyway, yeah, maybe I should have played three this morning. Like I have the God account, I have every copies I want in this Magical Line account. But I'm drawing it so much that I think two is appropriate. My problem is that if this card is in play and you draw extra, you can't cast them, you know? Like, I guess you can't cast them to get the ATB trigger. You think Riddler is a card of the past? Maybe. I mean, I haven't drawn ever Riddler in this league. I only drawn Wan Shi Thong so far. Anyway, let's bring the disputes and maybe one Ghost Vacuum. Nah, I think two Cling to Dust is enough. Alright. No, maybe they play Ragavan. I'm just getting Force Negation. Let's go. I miss play Magic. I miss play Magic. I was in America for 2 weeks. I played a ton of Flesh and Blood, and that game is fun, but it's like a lot different than Magic. It's always action. It's always action. Turn after turn is action. It's like basketball. Whereas Magic, it's like soccer. In Magic, you can just chill and go land go. You draw one card at a time. You can all sometimes you can just switch off your brain and pass. In Flesh and Blood, it's always like bam, 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 bam. Now we can just untap, play Thoughtseize. Get informations, think. Oh, it's Idroid crazes. That's true. Idroid crazes. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. Pray with me. Hello. Allora, let's take La Fabula and leave you with a bunch of reaction card. And there will be Riftbound or Mango's Workshop when they give me money. You give me money, I play your game. You don't give me money, I play Magic the Gathering. Ok. Tamio. Tamio fa un po' cacare. Un po' cacare, Tamio. He just dies to Galvanic Discharge. I think I'll play Tamio. Tamio Delta. You don't like the Riddler in this deck? Yeah, I think it's like a card advantage late game tool. You don't cast it on turn 2 to draw a card. Table. Okay. Think I'm gonna go Watery Grave. I'm already at 14 though. Maybe I should just go Swamp. Yeah, let's go Swamp. Let's draw Psychic Frog, please. Psychic Frog, now. Oh, Bomanzo. Bomanzito. They do have galvanic discharge for it though. That's not very good. It is somewhat fine though, because it lets me go Kaido, I guess. So I'm still gonna go for it. Okay. Yeah. They discarded a planes. Watery Grave. Okay, yeah, I think I want to go Kaido on this Orc army. Bye bye, Orc army. You've done your job. Push Shieldred Edict. I need a removal spell for Fable flipped. I think I'll have the shield. I mean, I might even just draw both, honestly. Let's think about it. Because my opponent can have failure here, and that'd be powerful. So I think I'm gonna actually go top and play Watery Grave untapped. Alright, I don't have failure. Also Ragavan. No Flow Ghost. Any chance to play Prowess today? No, I'm sorry. I've played Flowers a lot on my YouTube channel. I don't know if you've watched already all the videos, but I definitely played Prowess like at least 2 or 3 times in the last month. Sakuya, I think for the 4th month. Okay, let's talk with Kaido. I think Graveyard both. Maybe Counterspell is good, but they have Dispute face up, so I think a Graveyard both. Ferruch. How's it going, my friend? You ready for the RC? Jeskai? It's going well so far. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fetch Island and play push. Okay. Plague. Okay. Opponent has Flage with a Reign of Glory. I do have removal spell though. I'm thinking where to go with this Flage. On Kaido. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Wan Shi Thong in the turn. It's not great. It dies to Flage and everything. I just want them to cast this Dispute so that my Quantum Riddler will be online. You're prepping for Antwerp? Very good, very good. I'll see you there. Oh, Thoughts is really bad draw here. Very, very awkward with Quantum Riddler. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. What should I do? I can't just go Thoughts. Thoughts is such a bad draw here. I think I actually gonna go Thoughtseize. Yeah. Yeah, really, really sad. Okay, let's go Thoughtseize. And then let's go Riddler. I basically just cycled Thoughtseize for 2 life, like straight Braid Thoughtseize. 2 frogs. Attack. Surveil. Huh. My opponent has a Flage to escape. I think I'm gonna graveyard both of these. Yeah, now I have to hold up Shorted Edict for the Flage. I can't go Frog. I could have gone Frog this card and then trigger Riddler again, but I have Arena Glory Flage. I have to hold up Shielded Edict. I was hoping to draw either Counterspell or Cling to Dust. I didn't draw any of them in the top 5 cards. Still, I can't complain. Situation's alright. Opponent's gonna kill my Kaido with Flage. And then, eventually they can Flage again. Is the bird deal the deal? Been good so far. Let's see where they go. Hoping they go face. They go face. Wow. Didn't expect that. I guess they go face because I'm dead if they don't. If they have a counterspell here, I die. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Non-token creature. I guess they go face because if I have Fatal Push and kill my Kaido, I can push it. Okay, we're not dead, thankfully. Alright, the Kaido's back. A attack. Zero. Graveyard. Graveyard. Okay, let's play 1 frog. Pass. Counterspell up now. Everything is feeling safe now. Ding. Ending. Okay. Riddler. Let's think. So if I play Orc, I put him to 10. Hmm. Let's think about it. If I counter this, opponent draws a fetch land. They do have the Flage next turn. Remember, you can't spell snare this. Cost -5, even though they pay 2. Um, I think I have to hold the counter spell for Flage. So I think I'm just gonna go Orc in response. Did I wield the Oath of Druids? No! Alpha took it. I ended up drafting like a black-white mid-range. Not very good. Okay. I don't have lethal. I'm missing 1 damage for having lethal. So if I take up Kaido, it's 8. But I guess I put him to 1, which is not bad. Ooh, Dotsies. I'd be going out of 4. I don't think 4-6 is different, though. Maybe it is. Oh, Dotsies. Alright, they conceded. Cool. Let's go. 2-0. I love that both of my opponents, right after the game ends, come in chat and they're subscriber. I know. Okay, sorry. Not you. But yeah, GG. Good games, good games. Yeah, we got lands and spells. Washington. Ooh, that's true. Could be Washington. Turn 1. What do we want to do? You know what? I'm pretty chilly. I'm just gonna go Watery Grave. Surveillance on turn 1 when you have lands and spells are overrated. The opposite of paid actors. Yeah, yeah, I guess. Marsh Flats go. What does Marsh Flats go mean? Is that Boros energy that doesn't have a 1-drop? Is that Espergorio? We got push for the frog at least against Espergorio. Is low on answers to Quantum Riddler. Modern went from being a combo format to a control format. I mean, it's modern. There's like 1 million archetypes. They're all viable. Man, I can't wait for this weekend to commentate the RC. It's gonna be so fun. So many good decks to stream to commentate on. Wow, Swamp. Okay, so they're not playing blue. Otherwise, I would have fetched it. Buongiorno, Bino. I'll graveyard that. I'll hold on the Cling to Dust. Canadian art, European RC at the same time. Isn't also the Las Vegas RC this weekend? It's a little bit of an overload of events, but I guess different time zone, so we can't watch them all. Why do I not play competitive in Antwerp? Eh, So mainly just an opportunity that I received. Open more avenues in my life. Maybe, if I'm good enough, I can do commentate of like pro tours and such, and that's definitely an achievement. Flicker Wisp. Okay. So it's that deck. Yeah, no response. One day you'll pick a deck. You haven't decided yet? That's the card on top. Is between two? Which one? Tell me. I'll tell you which one you should take. I definitely want to go Cling to Dust there. Sorry, I meant to say final push there. Land, I'm gonna graveyard. Not because I don't want to draw land. I actually don't mind drawing land. It's just that this is I think a game of like draw go somewhat. So I think drawing more spells is better than drawing the fourth land. It's between Jeskai and Simic. Yeah, just go Jeskai. I don't know. Simic seems underpowered to me. I just always play the deck with more mythics. Solid should pitch White Orchard Phantom. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm letting this resolve. If they go Ephemerate, I can force some negation the Ephemerate. My thing is, I subtlety this, the sun should just goes back on top. Leo Dickinson, thank you for the raid. Large raid, welcome guys. We are playing blue-black mid-range. There's a new card from the Avatar set called Washington, and it's a cool card. We've cast it for 7 earlier. Okay. Emperor of Bones. Like, what the fuck? The Emperor of Bones is very strong. Hmm. Very, very strong Emperor of Bones. There's almost no cards in the graveyard though. Okay. Um, I keep on not casting this subtlety, which maybe is a mistake. Maybe I should just go subtlety now. Subtlety pitch force of negation. The problem is that subtlety just puts the card on top. It's really not that good. All right, this is fine to me. Yeah, the card is slightly expensive now. I didn't buy Washington yet. No. Opponent is exiling Flicker Wisp. I could exile it with Cling. Ah, this game is hard. This game is very hard. Now they even have a protection, so if I have pushed, I can just save it. I think I'm actually gonna cycle Cling to Dust rather than use it to kill a creature, to exile a creature. Because if I exile a creature, I don't draw a card. But a Kaido, pretty clunky. Upland, man. I hate this land. I've always hated this land. I hate always like, cause like this deck goes so long all the time. This land just sucks. Always hate the Darslick Shore instead of the Gloom like Verge. Che cazzo, un altro di questi. Sto in mattina, mi sa. Oh. Yeah, I think I've this game is GG. What is my draw? Riddler? Maybe. I empty my hand now, go Riddler. You're gonna hold until Christmas and hope it gets cheaper. Remember where you are. You are on twitch.tv/Andrea Mengucci. We believe in buy high, never sell. If you need a card, you buy it. If you don't buy it, it's gonna be more expensive when you need it. Aiugo Quantum Riddler. No, 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 basta, basta così, basta così. Basta così. Yeah, this matchup is tough. This matchup is very tough. Maybe I need to cheese them with a Harbinger of Disease. Maybe. Is Stress Down even good? Maybe I take out Thoughtseize. If you guys remember, Quantum Riddler is similar, right? Because it came out, it was like 25 euros, 20 euros, maybe 15 even. People go like, oh no, it's too expensive. And then it was $40, 40 euros. So yeah, if it's strong and you like it, you buy it. That's my suggestion. All right, this end doesn't this end's so bad. It's really bad. We need to draw frog right away. Like right away, just like there, bam, frog on top. We'll end a play. Probably this. Godless Shrine untapped. Thoughtseize. I should not Thoughtseize Prosperity. Thoughtseize in this matchup. Decided out Thoughtseize. Not sure. Not sure why, honestly. Let's play Tapland. I may die, but at least I won't take damage from my lands. But it knows I have Snare. Maybe they're just gonna play Riddler now and I just top deck the dispute. That's funny. Overlord. I'm glad they still play Overlord. This has been like historically the worst matchup ever for blue black. Although this deck kind of fell out of favor. I was hoping nobody plays this deck anymore. A wire top, no comment. Actually, for the people in chat, uh, friend of the stream and longtime subscriber made me sign 4 Thoughtseize with this art in Liverpool. Terrible. I did sign them though. They should print a black-white Escape Titan. That's true. They should. Look, opponent, I don't want to play Magic with you anymore. You win. Round number 4. This is a dream hand, except it just missed a second land, so I have to mulligan it. Keep. You're setting off for Antwerp tomorrow. What's the worst card to ask me to sign? All right. Signature from now on, 5 euros unless they're Murktide or Counterspell. Where's the bird? You came to see the bird? Well, you can stay a lot longer until I draw it. We don't play Commander. Cards aren't my Commander. You have to naturally draw them to be in your hand. But I can surveil it to the top. Tamio. Might think I'm gonna draw Tamio. It's a card advantage tool. Slow, but it's a card advantage tool. Ending. Alright. Rip Tamio. Frog. Alright, we got another threat. Blue black. Best deck for the OCQs in Antwerp. The one you know how to play best. Anche quello è ammazzato. Va bene. Today I played against blue red, Jeskai, Esper, Esper. Everyone just like mid range. Yesterday, Jeskai Blink made challenge top 4 with Wan Shi Thong. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm playing like mono Washing Thong these days because I'm streaming 2 days, like today and tomorrow, and then I go to Antwerp. So I guess it'll be Wan Shi Thong only. Oh, yeah, that's thoughts easy. What you got? 6 cards in hand. Are we playing Goryo or are we playing another time Esper Blink? What's up with Esper Blink? Why is it so back? Force of Negation. All right, let me see your secret. I actually want to know what you're up to. Ephemerate e Traxa. Bella mano di merda. Hey, come on, frog. Actually, I'm gonna hide it. I don't like to see all those yellow cards. Frog. Maybe I just cast a 3/3 flyer. Opponent's at 12. They actually just die. Their hand is completely bad. They're completely clunky. So yeah, just 4 mana 3/3 flyer. Boom. Yeah, Badger Mole Cub in Legacy Cradle. Yeah, but I don't know if I should learn about it, because then I feel too in love with this deck. I fell too in love with the Cradle deck, and then I just play it at the turn of weekend. Wait, why did you play Frog? Oh, you know I have Push? Wait, that's weird. What? Why did you play Frog there? Oh, my bad. Let's take it. I think if I win this game, I haven't done anything. Played like 3 threats. The first two got killed, the third one survives and kills my opponent. Breeding pool. Oh no, so they do have a fourth color for prismatic ending. Let me counter. Wow. Great victory from Subtlety. Any old cast so far? Yeah, we've casted a couple of times. I have this nice screenshot. I have this nice screenshot of me having a Wan Shi Thong with 6 counters on it and having 8 blue cards in my hand. Alright, couple of Ghost Vacuum. Couple of Harbinger of the Seas. What do I cut? Maybe I can cut one Subtlety. I can cut Orcs. No, Orcs is alright. I don't know what to cut. Maybe Arbinger, I don't need them on the draw. No idea what to cut. I don't want to cut Push because they have Frog. Make a Edict? No, Edict is good against a Riddler. Yeah, you want Push. What did I cut for them? I cut one Riddler and one Orc from the list from the Money Tutors that topated a challenge last weekend. Okay, one lander. One lander, but a lot of action to do with one land, so I think I'm gonna keep. Taking. Wait, why did you play Swamp on turn one? Guess the stage of but let's take Riddler anyway. Ooh, you surveil tracks into the graveyard. Lucky. I guess now I have to take Goryo. Need to draw land now. Although there's not that much rush, but I would love to draw land. I mean, again, I kept because I had 3 1-drops. And I was on the draw. Normally, you don't keep 1-landers. If this was Gloom like Verge, I would have mulliganed at least. Maybe it would have been better. Leave the card on top. There you go. Ending on my Tamio. Die. They pass. Alright. Come on, land. Now. Okay, we're in it. Let's hope my opponent fetches so I can play one Tong. No. Wow. Too smart. Too smart, my opponent. Doesn't fetch it. I'm gonna play Bowmaster then. You know, response. What do they do? Subtlety. Okay. Bottom. Yeah, I definitely don't want this. Do they fetch now? They don't. Ooh, it goes to Vacuumo. Ma, I think it's better to play Vacuum. This way, the attracts are safe. Am I playing this weekend? No, I'll be commentating the regional championship. Actually, I'll be playing, yes. On Friday, I'll do 1 hour of meet and greet at the Ultimate Guard booth. I'm bringing a Legacy deck and a Modern deck. Legacy blue-black show and tell Baragoyf that I saw online. And for Modern, I'm landing so many cards. I see what do I have left to build. Frog. That's a good draw. Take a Traxa. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, that's fine. Mamma mia, che clunkiness. Go. Maybe I can build a Brood Skill deck. I don't think I land any card of that deck. They can go Ephemerate on Subtlety. Yeah. Bottom. I'm just gonna die to the frog now. Die to the frog now. I'm still playing because if I draw a push, I can be in it. Mm, still very rough though. Still very tough though. What's my out? Frog? My opponent also has to have nothing in the meanwhile. They can even cast a Traxa now if they want. Land. Okay, fetch land, not bad. Should I fetch first? No. I'll go Riddler. And I can draw push. Push. Sewers. I think I actually need a land here. Untap land. It's not that many. Okay, now I think I'm no out. Game 3 on the play. I'll have the Arbinger on the play. Yeah, I'll cut the subtleties on the play. Okay, very good end. Very, very good end. Will I tend to turn on Weekend Luca? Of course. So excited to play Paper Vintage after a year. Um, I honestly just my hand is too good. I think time is just bad. I think I'm gonna go Thoughtseize to discard my opponent Thoughtseize. Or in this case, Mystical Dispute. Basically just Psychic Frog is so much better than Tamio that it's better to protect the Psychic Frog than to deploy Tamio. What do you think about Esper Blink? I just got crushed by it last match. It wasn't even close. Although that fell out of favor. Not really sure why. Maybe it's just Jeskai better. Not sure why it fell out of favor. Probably still good. Yeah, I think I have to go Solitude pitch Atraxa. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if they go Hollywood Fountain Riddler, I'm just gonna go Arbinger. And then they need another Solitude. Oh, weird. What if they drawn that made them play like this? Dispute? Fetch main phase. What if they drawn that made me play like this? They already have one dispute in the graveyard. I think I'm just gonna play Harbinger anyway. If they have dispute, it sucks. But I think that's the only card that annoys me here. Yeah, opponent has nothing. Swamp. Psychic Frog. Wow, Swamp Psychic Frog, crazy. Crazy sequence there. Uh yeah. Man, that's so bad actually. I think I can't play Tamio because I have to counterspell the Riddler. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, Esper Blink may be a good choice. For sure. They have one card in end. If they attack, I can then Ninjutsu Kaido and tap down the frog. But that means that the Harbinger is gone, though. So maybe it's not ideal. We'll see. I can also just draw a land and go 4 mana Kaido to keep the Harbinger in play. Ooh, second frog. Okay. Push is a good draw. Man, they had this natural swamp. So annoying. Natural swamp was so annoying. They have two cards in hand. That's a world where I block, but I don't think it's this world. Maybe another one. Okay, fourth land. Okay. Let's play land untapped. I have a good turn here. I have a very good turn here. I can attack with both. And then ninjutsu the Tamio. Tap the frog and then replay Tamio. You're gonna play Ghost Quarter to make your opponent shuffle? No, 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 don't do these things. Yeah, the Harbinger Bird anti-synergy. I mean, who cares? If the Harbinger is doing its job, we're winning anyway. The synergy is winning the game. It's not drawing a card. Okay. Now we're gonna flip Tamio. All right. Yeah, this is both very good. Flip Tamio. And I think we got it. Okay. Isn't Patrick's decent with Washington? Maybe. You guys are just mentioning old bad cards. I don't want to play bad cards to justify playing a card. You should play a good card. This is modern. You don't play bad card to have a minor synergy with another card. That's why Splinter Twin isn't good anymore. So the 3-1, we defeated well, I mean, we just got wrecked by the Esper Blink with Overlord, but we were able to beat the other mid-range blue strategies. Okay, very last game. Uh, Lands and Spells. Okay, Water Rigger tapped. Blood Moon in the bin. Okay. Huh. Is that Boros energy? Guide of Souls resolves. Push. And survey land. I'm gonna ignore the Blood Moon. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon, I'll die. Rip. Creature. No, 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 with that Blood Moon. No, chat, no. GG. Why didn't I fetch a swamp? Ooh, Psychic Frog. Why didn't I fetch a swamp? Ugh. Why has my chat became mono finance? The mythic rare of a new set. Of course it's expensive. What do they have to do? Release set with only commons and uncommons? That's how they make money. Do I go for Manakaido? No, I think I'm gonna go land frog. Yeah. Vinny, 31 months. Thank you, my friend. Look forward to see if this deck is nice. Yeah, same. Same, same, same. Although if I fetch a swamp would have been better. People want more Spider-Man sets so then they don't have to spend money. You can play pre-modern if you don't want to spend money. So you have always the same decks. You know? Or you can play Amulet Titan so you don't have to spend money. Okay, well, I wanted to go to Wara on Blood Moon. I guess I'm gonna do that. In pre-modern, everything is costly. Yeah, but like you don't have to buy any new cards. That was the thing. Also, the cool thing of pre-modern is that the expensive card are reserve list cards, which will never go down in price. Anyway, a Johnny, a Johnny, a Johnny, a Johnny. All right, resolves. What do I think of Washington instead of Philadelphia Simic Ritual? Oh, that's a cool thing. Yeah, could do that. Young Dingo. Hello, 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 hello. Johnny. Let's go with a Warren Blood Moon. Washington is decent, maybe 12 in every list. Yeah, it's like Quantum Riddler. 12 in every list. Gianni. Gianni non è male. Allora. Mm, what do we do, chat? What do we do? The opponent has Blood Moon, they will replay it. I think I need to cash in my black cards now. Maybe I go Kaido Frog this turn. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go Kaido and I'll replay the frog. That's what I do. Draw. Let's put a stop in the damage step. So I'm gonna draw from frog. Ooh, what you doing there? Traben Charm. Traben Charm. Huh. I think I changed my play now. I think I changed my play now. I think I'm gonna go Shieldred Edict on a Johnny and discard Kaido. Yeah. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Unuser, thank you for the 6th month. Rock hard. Okay, for some negation, very good. And then I play Tamio. I don't like to play Snare there. I don't think this card was good to Snare. Season Pyro. Hmm. I'm big chilling this game. Big chilling. That's who I am. I think I go Subtlety. The card I pitch is gonna be Spell Snare, I believe. I only get punished if they go land the Johnny. But I do want to keep the Force of Negation for Subtlety, for Blood Moon next turn. They put the card on the bottom. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Psychic Frog, very good. Exile 3 cards from the graveyard. Time is gonna flip, by the way. That's pretty cool. The game was not easy to play, but I think we navigated it alright. Still not over yet. Draw. Okay. Flip Tamio. Tap land. And I'm wondering if I should go Frog or if I should go Thoughtseize. If I go Frog, my opponent resolves Blood Moon. Maybe they just lose, even if they resolve Blood Moon. If I go Thoughtseize, what are the scary card? I think I go Frog, and if they resolve Blood Moon, I can't cast any more blue cards. I guess they cast Shielded Edict, though, off of Tamio. Yeah, let's tap out. I don't have... Also, we'll see. Season Pyro. Okay, yeah, they can't play. They can't play. They can't play Moon anymore. They discard Flage Flage. Okay. I'm very, very happy that I played the way I played. Okay. Draw. Hmm. Um, I think I like to just discard everything, give flight to both of the frogs, and attack. That'll be 6 damage. Let's do that. Back. Draw 2. Cling to Dust. Watery Grave. +2. Actually, I can Cling to Dust both of the Flages. That's probably good enough. Something go wrong? Put in place a Johnny and Bombardment? I don't have an answer to that either way. I can't just stick up Tamia though. Opponent has a Blood Moon End that I know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go double. We'll just exile both Flages. Now hold this land in end to discard to the Frog next turn to give it flying. Maybe still not over. Maybe it was just better to plus Damio. I don't know. But then the Flage would have been annoying. We've also gone all in on one frog instead of splitting. And if they play Guide of Souls is also annoying because they gain 2 life end of turn with also a trigger. Okay, they have another Flage. And they go Blood Moon. So now I can't cast any spells, basically. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose this game. I think I'm gonna lose this game. They go Blood Moon now. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded. Should have kept all the forces in hand. But I think I probably die to the Flage. Oh wow, Voice of Victory they play. I want to draw Quantum Riddler. Counter spell. Okay. Draw. Push. Mamma mia, push. Che pescata, cazzo. Such a crazy good top deck here. Go. Now they have Blood Moon in hand. I just counterspell the Flage and I should be able to win. We'll see. Not really, because I can't gain 1 life up to 6. Extremely close game. Blood Moon. Uh, what I can do is float blue. No, no, I should counterspell this. Fourth Flage. Okay. A land would have even be worse. So I don't complain. But yeah, think I lose now. Think I lose now. Well, let's see what I draw. But it needs to be a Riddler. Yeah, it needs to be a Riddler. Or some negation. Tamio would have been good. Yeah, the thing is, if I didn't -3 Tamio, opponent would have had Flage in play at some point if I plus Tamio. But we have still lost. I think this is over now. Yeah. Well played, opponent. GG. Not sure how I was supposed to play this game. think I gave my best. I maybe the difference was if I fetched a swamp early game to respect a second blood moon in my opponent hand, I would need to play the way I played early game. I would have, yeah. I think that was the difference. I don't want Ghost of a Q, but maybe one. Mulligan. Keep. His deck list is definitely doesn't have enough tools for Boros. Not a single sweeper in the side. Maybe we should have like Toxic Deluge and such. Okay, very good draw. Second frog. Bombardment. Ooh, Washington has been drawn. Cool, cool, cool. Frog draws. I'll play Delta. I may just patch a swamp, honestly. Ring of Glory. Ajani. Fajani. Resolves, and then I push it with ability on the stack. I ping my frog. Okay. The galvanic discharge. Yeah, I guess Washington will have done its job here. Of being a blue card. Hmm. I think I'll go fetch orc. Orc is good here. Pings the Guide of Souls. And then I can block it. I guess when I can kill my Psychic Frog now. Hmm. Maybe it was a mistake to play something. I should have just not done anything. There's no point I can't kill the frog. Yeah, exactly. Trading a Flooded Strand with this Cat Warrior. I think it's okay. I have nothing. I have nothing left. Hmm. I should have not played. I should have not played the Bowmaster. Should have just untapped. Yeah, that was a mistake actually. Now I'll lose the game because of that. Or maybe not. for another frog back to back. Very good draw. Oh, Johnny number two. Okay. I can now ping my frog, flip a Johnny, make a token, ping my frog. Yeah. I feel like this league was we fought very hard against the unknown matchup and we lost the two bad matchups that we knew were bad. Like Esper Blink and Boros have always been bad matchup. And Washington definitely doesn't change that. Okay. Well played. Uh I'll play more of this card. I'll definitely play more of this card. So stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoyed the league. And if you watched on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.